Hey guys, just gonna make a video on a guide on using Falcon's Nair. Yeah, this move is probably his most versatile move. You can use it for like a lot of different situations, and I'll definitely showcase as many of those situations as I can possible in this entire video. Yeah, very versatile move. It's probably a little overused by Falcon players, like kind of spammed a lot. Sometimes that could be good, sometimes it's bad, and I'll go into all of that. So, it's a pretty good close range move. Like generally, if it's not like contested in terms of like trading with moves. Like say someone's shielding, then and you hit them, then you have a pretty good advantage in terms of being able to like outspace it from the get-go. Or like you drift backwards so that they can't really grab or hit you depending on who you're playing against. Sometimes you can like hit them and drift forward too while they're still blocking. Let me try to change this so he does like nothing in shield. Yeah. So along with Falcon's aerial drift, you can really mix up the way you nair people. You can do like no fast fall even, so you have them with the most drifts. You can fast fall so you can have the most like time after you land. And it's good to be good at both, I'd say. Like Falcon's aerial drift is like arguably one of the most broken things about him. You can do like not just nair any move really. You can stomp him, go past, stomp him, goes backwards. But yeah, very important nair. And for mid-range zoning too, it's actually really good for mid-range zoning. Like, see someone approaching, you can be nairing them, catch their approach. If they're like, even if they're like overshoot nairing far away, kind of like a Hail Mary, you can like nair backwards like that. And if the move is like a Fox Nair, for example, and it gets weaker towards the end, like you probably just beat it outright by doing that, drifting back. So that's a good like mid-range tool. Mix it up with dash dancing and even like pivot nairs. Just have a good you know, balanced mid-range zoning with nair. Pretty damn good against almost any character. All right, next I'll go into like low percent comboing with nair. A lot of people insist on using like up air to combo, and up airing is great for comboing, but I'd say nair is like superior at low percents, because like at really low percents against like say floaties, you can't really follow up with like an up air, so you want to use like nair instead. It tends to lead to like follow-ups that up air, you kind of, it resets it at low percents. And let me try to find the correct combo training. So Big Marth. This is all done on Uncle Punch, by the way, and it's easiest setup. And DI. Let's do I'm trying to find a DI where he goes like up. Sorreldia? Oh, normally people when they say you're down throwing like a Marth, they tend to like see right there like sometimes like if the DI up hard, like they won't you can't connect both hits. So what you do is you can like full hop and full hop, hit them on the way up, and on the way down you hit them with second hits. I kind of segued from my point in the beginning. It's like a good tool at 0%. Sometimes they can DI up. Like good players will almost always DI up. They'll go for like DI in and then DI up. So to counter that, you just do this. because they're so close, you can follow up with that. Say you do an up air. See, they can like get out right away. If they like tend to DA like down and away, they can probably get away. So there is the way to go at low percents. If they DI in and SDI up on the hits, then you got to do the full hop method. So yeah, for comboing is definitely really important and essential at low percents, and sometimes at higher percents too. Sometimes you can cross them up, mix up the DI, and like the Nair cross up can like get you some follow ups that you can't otherwise. Okay. What's another good thing to go over? I'd say another good choice thing to go over is let me try to find the right event match for this. I'm trying to do like platform follow-ups. I can at least show like a so you like hit them on top of the platform. It's a bad event match for this. Then Falcon's Nair can like cover so much stuff, like as they like say you stomp him and you pop him up onto like top platform, you can like follow up like that. If they don't land, then you get both hits. Maybe you get a Nair weak knee after. If they tech roll, then you can like Nair still and follow up. Sometimes they can CC it. Sometimes they'll just get to put under pressure, follow up, and then push them off, something like that. So also very important to use Nair also for the platform follow-ups. Wish I had a better way of showing this, but hopefully you guys get the picture. And next I'll go over everything with first hit only. So, first hit's pretty important. Well, some people completely ignore it. Like you see 20G actors like Gatsu, Wizzy, Sechi, they tend to never use first hit Nair ever, and its functionality is basically like a jab in midair. It's basically like a jab in midair. So, say you like pop them up. Say you pop people up. You can
Show me a moves.
hold on. Let me try to adjust their percentage.
Show me a moves.
What you can do is so I'm trying to show. God damn it.
Show me a moves.
I think there's a way to change the percentage, but it must not be in combo training. Left D-pad, L D-pad, adjust percent. There you go. There you go. See, like it's basically like a mid-air jab, and on floaties you can like floatier people rather, you can do some like move follow-ups like that. Maybe not up tilt. But yeah, basically it's a reset type or like a mix up for comboing. Say for fast fallers, you can some situations you can let's do no DI. Say you don't have enough time, or you're not sure if you can get like near stomp, or you don't want to like read a tech. You can just come right up and do something like that. It's cool if you want to be like fancy too, but you know, say like let's try to make it more realistic percentage wise. It's like you're not sure if you can get the knee in time. And you don't want to like you know, read a tech. Then you can just do this and follow up in some way. And you know, most people probably wouldn't DI like hard away like in these spots. The better players would on reaction, but not everybody. So this could easily be like with the both nair hits. You know, you get a easy connect. Either way, it puts you in a good spot to edge guard. Single hit. So yeah, it's just like another thing to think about. Instead of you know, going for the same. You're not sure if it's gonna connect before they tech, but fuck it, go for it anyways and whiff. Something to think about. And you don't have to go for it, you can just read the tech every time. You know, do nothing. Fly up there, down smash. So yeah, people like me and None use it a lot. Other people like Gatsu, Wizzy, Sechi, they don't really use it at all. And that's okay. I like it. I like it as a tool for extending combos. Neutral, you can like even just mixing up single hits and regular hits, double nair hits are pretty good. Nair, cross them up. I think it has a lot of potential in terms of mix-ups, so I like using it. Okay, another thing I wanted to talk about is using the nair as like a cross-up. Sometimes when people are like, you know, it's neutral battles, sometimes it's good to like immediately, along with dash dancing mix-ups, just immediately like nair past them like that. Because you can like clock them with the first hit and reset your positioning to the other side. Some characters have bad like out of shield game, or it's good to be behind them, like Marth, for example. So if there's like an opportunity, sometimes it's good to cross them up. Whether you're cornered, you got a little bit of space, but you randomly cross them up. It's good to get yourself back center stage. Sometimes even if like they're in the corner and there's some room to maneuver, you can do that and then like trick them. Like there's something to be said about putting people in like uncommon situations. It's really opponent dependent, but you know, could be good. Something to think about. Okay, edge guarding with nair. Couple important spots. I think I gotta go into a regular game.
Captain Falcon.
So, for edge guarding nair, Falcon already has really good edge guarding off stage because he has really good vertical speed and his jumps takes him pretty high. And you can adjust his positioning well too by fast falling and whatnot. So tying with that, Nair has like the best like reach of all of his moves. So sometimes Nair is the only thing that will connect a second hit, and it guarantees like a kill off stage. Let me try to show you. Okay, kind of a bad example, but let's get to fly out there. You know, none likes using the knee for the juicy hit, but sometimes people are so out there that you have to Nair. So, yep, something to think about. Another thing is with Nair is especially against spacies, you can use invincibility, and then now you reset them. You reset them to have an easier up B or edge guard by invincibility and grabbing the edge, and then on the way up you hit them with the first in there, and then they're probably going to be like around this area and up B again. So usually an easier spot to edge guard, either by stomping or dropping down and hitting him sometimes, or doing it again. You can Nair again a second time. And it's not something they can tech, so they have to choose a spot to be down this area. So could be a good choice. So Nair has utility in edge guarding, both like way off stage and when you're hugging, trying to angle or sweet spot too. So yep, that's Nair in a nutshell. Just good for combo and neutral mix-ups, edge guarding. And I want to talk about the problems of overusing Nair. Like, Nair is obviously a great move, but it's not always like optimal or the thing to use go to.
Training mode.
For one, Nair trades with a lot of moves. It's hard to like show it right now, but say the Fox is Nairing right away, then I'd be getting hit and trading like 10% for 6%, 7%, and well, trading could be good. Say Falcon's like a higher percent, then it could lead to like a knockdown, or he's gonna get comboed after. It really depends on percents, like close range. Say they're not gonna be blocking, they're gonna be trying to fight you. Like first Nair is only gonna be a jab that does like 6%, and they're gonna hit you possibly pretty hard. If you're at like lower percents, that's okay. Sometimes like getting that trade is good. I realize like say you get a Fox closer to like 30%, then your tech chases get pretty decently easier. You can like start stomp kneeing them. So maybe it is good to go for those trades, but say Falcon's at like 90, 100%, then it's not the thing you want to. It's not something you want to like do if you can avoid it. You don't want to get hit by even like a weak move that like sets up like a tech chase, edge guard, whatever. So yeah, just be more mindful of using spam and Nair close range when they're probably going to throw a hitbox out. Hurt box, whatever. Yeah, besides that, hopefully you guys enjoyed this tutorial. And I will have more guides out. I'll probably go into like magic guides and just general Falcon stuff in general. So yeah, thanks for watching.